Hi, thank you for choosing this video. I just wanted to give a brief explanation before we get into the main recording of the stream. This is in actual fact a lockdown video because it's been filmed during the lockdown in the UK, and the stream was set up to teach Hulkasurus how to play Starlink with a Starlink physical starter pack. That's why the start of this video is very specific as to which pilot, ship and guns it chooses, because this was to show Hulky how his game would look as he played it. Having said that, there is plenty in this video for other first timers to look at and to learn from, so I hope you enjoy the video. I do apologise for the quality of it because it is a recording of a live stream and therefore it's a little bit lower resolution than I would normally do. But thank you again for watching, and here we go with the main video. Here we go. I shall press A to start. Here we go. Now remember, you can play this digitally or with the mount. You'll see that the screen comes up first and various options, but for now all we need to do is to continue. Well, actually no, I'll select a save spot and show you how we start the game. So we're starting a new game. Start it on normal. That's a very important message that you're seeing there. Skulls indicating a difficult challenge. Okay, now the game you've got with the link, with the mount, it shows you how to attach the mount, and then as you go through it, it will show you how to add the pilot, add the ship, add the weapons. Now I'm playing digitally, as you can see at the bottom of the screen here where it says play digitally, because I don't have the mount. But if you were to put the mount on and the ship and everything, it would take you through that process and bring you back to, well, it may bring you here, but this is where you select the character you want to play with, and the one that's come in the pack is Mason Rana. So just to show you what it'll look like when you're playing, I'll click Mason Rana. There's Mason. And the ship you've got is the Zenith, as you can see from that. So I shall pick that. Now, along the bottom of the ship where you can see the diamond, the shield and the circles, they're for you to add mods to the ship. Now, I don't know whether you will have any mods to start off with. You probably will do, because of the fact this is a new game and it's starting with a mod. So you look at the mod. Blue is a rare one, and you can it tells you down at the bottom where well, you can't see where I'm pointing, but it tells you information about what it does, like bolster your ship's energy for flight capabilities, it enhances pilot abilities. So I'll equip that. There's a defensive one here, and if you select those, it'll tell you champion armor 3, which gives you more defense, a deflection armor 30 defense. You can see that green mods are uncommon, blue mods are rare. So if you get blue ones, always select the blue ones. I don't think I've got a mod for that. Okay, so it doesn't do you any harm to initially mod your ship when you first get it. So we'll link the Zenith, and then the weapons. Now, Hulky will remember that the weapon you've got in that kit is this Flamethrower. So we'll put that on. And again, you can mod it by pressing X at the bottom where it says mod ship and weapons. We'll pick the Flamethrower by bumping at the top, and we'll go for, let's go for faster fire rate, because it's much more fun, and there's no mods in that one. And I'm going to use the right trigger to pick another weapon, and the other one you got was this one, wasn't it? The Frost Barrage. So you, and we'll modify that as well. We'll pick that one. Now with these mods, these numbers here tell you how many you've got available. If you wanted to pick a mod that has got a 0 in it, it will take it off another weapon. So if I wanted to pick, for example, that one, it would remove it from the flamethrower, because you can see, as you can see with the flamethrower, it's equipped to that. So that's the ship set up as you've got it in that starter kit, with Mason, the Zenith, and 2 of the 3 weapons. Okay, we'll resume. Now just sit and watch this video because it sets the story. After making contact with an alien that crashed on Earth, astrophysicist Victor St. Grand secretly recruited a team of pilots to explore the stars. He named the alien Judge and called the team the Starlink Initiative. Aboard their Nova-powered mothership, the team arrives in the Atlas star system seeking answers about Judge's origins. Here we go. So sit back and watch this. That's your mothership.
We're here.
Atlas. Jewel of the Pleiades.
Look!
Welcome to Atlas. Oh man, I'm gonna get so many hits back on Earth.
No, you're not.
Levi? No one's supposed to know about this.
I'm looking to change that.
Chase, Levi. One of you will need to be outside to help Hunter with the escort.
Okay.
Wait! Said one of us.
That's Hunter. And that's St. Grand.
Scans up, St. Grand.
You'll meet Mason in a minute.
It's incredible. I can't believe
There
you've
he
been
is.
doing this for a whole year.
Our 3rd trip. Hasn't gotten old yet.
It was Alkeane last. Now
That's
Atlas.
Mason, the guy you've got on the
The
ship.
artifact we're collecting here might just be the breakthrough we need. We're closer than ever now. I know it.
That's Judge,
Proximity warning.
the floating robot. But it's not really a robot. It's a swarm of creatures inside a suit. And this is Shade.
Looks like our delivery is coming in hot. Right. Let's get our ears on.
Home, can you hear me?
What happened? Do you have it?
Yeah, but these guys don't like it when you steal from them. Sensitive types. Could use a little help here.
She's not gonna make it.
Get to the Equinox. We're coming.
I'll man the bridge.
Judge, take Mason with you to the hangar. We need to buy time for me to jumpstart the engine.
Are you sure? Maybe I should help you in the reactor.
They've never used Starlink before. Go show them what it can do. Take my ship. You're ready.
Apparently Mason is the inventor of Starlink.
Okay.
Apparently. And Starlink is the ability to change ships and guns and things mid-flight, mid-battle. It's apparently a way of pulling equipment from vast distances to slap it onto your equipment in an instant.
It's on now, Manu.
That's Chase. That's Hunter again.
Warning. Cooling cycle terminated.
You think that's bad?
You can see you've got your Zenith down there.
You can do this.
And that's Shade being chased by the baddies. Here we go. So this is what you see now.
Stay frosty and bring that delivery home.
Now we've got to
I got this.
take out the enemies. So I'm just moving my left stick to go forward and my right stick to go up and down.
Everybody here's got leaf and lizard
And
brains.
a yellow circle is your objective. And the shield is telling you that you've got to defend Shade from the outlaws that are pursuing her. And you can see this left trigger is left weapon. Here we go. And you can see the circle in the middle of the screen. Just basically aim at a ship and keep firing until you hit one. Boom! The yellow circle is showing you your target for this particular mission.
Not fast enough. Check this out.
Let's find another one. Where are you?
Starlink database updated.
And bear in mind that the left weapon is a heat weapon and the right one is a cold weapon.
There's a lot of them out here.
Hang in there.
Where's the others? The red dots on your mini-map are the ones you're looking for. So you can use the red arrows and the red dots to find your target.
I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Nice shot, Mason.
The aiming on this is fairly forgiving. You don't necessarily... here we go. You don't necessarily have to be bang on target to hit it.
Hey, nice work, new kid.
Thanks.
So that's the first objective completed. But that fight you had
How's it going down
protecting Shade
Almost there.
was a
Tell them to hang
distraction
on a few minutes longer.
from that ship coming in. Boom. So it was a diversion.
Breach in reactor hull.
Everyone, back to the ship. The reactor's been breached.
On our way. Just one more left.
Come on, Hunter. Boom.
St. Grand.
You liking this so far? Take him with us. Rex.
What?
See, they actually had that fight as a distraction so that they could go in and capture some ground.
No, 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 no!
But she's now got a massive big hole in the side of a ship.
Sage! Seal the hole! No!
Splat.
Razor, what's going on?
He's gone. They took St. Grand.
What?
No.
So that set up the story.
Yeah.
Equinox pilots, come in. The Equinox has crashed.
Hunter, it's Mason. I'm alive. Where are you?
I repeat, the Equinox has crashed. All pilots picked up.
There's too much interference.
Right, you can see in the right hand screen now that you've got an objective, back to base, recover your ship. And I've just noticed I've got my weapons on the wrong wings. No, I haven't. It's just wrong on that picture. Okay, we'll recover the ship. Press A to recover.
Online. All systems on reserve power.
It was upside down.
I need to get back to the Equinox. Get a scan up.
Negative. Equinox Nova depleted. All long-range communications disrupted.
What? Nova depleted? Guess I gotta find it myself then.
Again, this control is fairly simple and straightforward. You just move your left stick forward to go forward, pull the left stick back to go back, and you use the right stick to point the nose up and point the nose down. Where you see these things lit up, you can shoot them for Electrum, which is the main currency in this game. And that's in the top left hand corner. You see 10,200? That's 10,200 Electrum. Now,
What in the...
Enemy analysis complete.
Imp.
Recommend short-range weaponry.
So it's recommending the flamethrower, the shockwave, or the imploder. We've got the flamethrower attached, but we don't have the imploder or the shockwave, so we'll just blast them with everything. I think that's made short work of them. Yes, it did.
Looks like a way out.
And this is a planet called Kirite,
The Equinox.
or Kiriti.
Oh, come on.
Enemy analysis complete.
Ah,
Recommend
now
elemental combination.
this is recommending a frost barrage, which we've got. But because they're heat imps, they're susceptible to cold. So if you get a cold attack and then hit them with a heat attack, you get what's called a thermal shock. And it freezes them, but it makes them pretty much easy to blow up when they've got the thermal shock. So you go cold, heat, thermal shock, boom.
Yeah, I think that's all of them.
See?
Mason, is that you?
Chase, you're safe. What happened? Is everyone all right?
It's okay. We're all here.
Oh man, that is such great news. Okay, let's get moving.
See, that's the
St.
Equinox
Grand's
that's
still out
crashed.
We can't. Those freaks who took St. Grand also stole our reactor. There's a backup, but until we get more fuel, we're not going anywhere.
Fuel!
there. We can't just stay here. There's gotta be something we can do.
Maybe there is. Check your map.
See, this map here has got a little box-like thing on it. Check the star map.
There's your ship. You should be able to see everything within the scan radius. The rest of the planet's uncharted territory for now.
Razor, I am picking up an alien signal nearby.
You think someone's out there? Worth checking out. Feel free to give the map a spin. Not much to it now, but once we explore more of this place, it'll definitely come in handy.
Right, I'll just show you what's on this screen, because this is your star map screen, and as you can see, you can press your left stick to go left and right, and your right, and you put your left stick up and down to go left. So navigate around the planet, you just use your left stick. You can see on the left hand side the various things to do on this planet. 5 Warden Spires, 17 Ruins, 16 Wrecks and 1 Wonder. That Wonder's level 20, so you don't go anywhere near that for now. And also things to discover in the collection. So you have 4 species, 3 sites and 5 samples. If I right button across to the collection, this is what's called in other games a codex, where you can go in and you can read all about the different pilots, the ships, the weapons, various other information about weapon effects and enemies. See, we've unlocked 3 enemy entries so far, so you click on that imp and it just gives you a bit of information, like it's a vicious melee attacker. You can shake them off if they grab your ship, and the close range widespread weapons are extremely effective. And you can see I've beaten 6 already. Okay, so we go back to the star map. We've got that signal that we received. Now, where did it go? There. What you can do with that, you can actually then press X to set a destination. You can see what happens is that you get a white circle on it. Well, you would normally get a white circle on it, and then on the map it would come up. But you can see that
I'll go find help.
the map has also
We don't know what's out there.
put a yellow circle.
I'll tell you one thing that's out there. A bunch of killer robots.
Killer robots?
Just have a quick look for that cache.
What, Drakes and a couple of Cyclopses?
Hold up, hold up. What, wait, this is normal to you people?
Get used to it or go home. The Legion's been here way longer than the rest of us.
Okay. Now, did you see the little screen button that comes said press B to boost? Yeah. Press boost and it goes much faster. On your left hand screen you can see that blue line going down. That's how much boost energy you've got, and when it runs out you slow down. Show you something else as well. You can collect resources to sell to outposts, and you can, if you get close to this one here, it says pluck bone fruit. So you press and hold X, and to pluck it you have to pull your ship back so that those arrows go into the green bits, and you hold it in the green bits and boom, you've collected
Apparently
it.
that's called bone fruit. Real
Yeah.
appetizing. It's not a plant, but a kind of parasite. Ugh.
But you can sell it to earn money. Next time I pluck one, look in the top left hand corner, you'll see a line of symbols that tell you how much of each item you've collected, and you'll see that this is the 3rd. There you go, look, the 3rd one up there, 3rd organic I've collected, and at the moment I can collect 5 of each. Now the other thing to show you is that this creature here is unknown, so you get in close.
What is that thing?
Try your DNA scanners on that animal. I can
Hold X to scan, and then you have to move round so that those green tablets light up. And once you've gone round and circled it, and all the green tablets lit up, that's your scan finished. Usually you need to scan 3 of them to get a full DNA
Partial
match.
Scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile.
So you see I've completed 33% of those, but let's head off to the mission site. Because at the moment there's only one of those creatures roaming around, so you have to find some more to fully scan it. Oh, some more creatures here, look. I can tell you now, these are called gritfish. Because they are fish that have evolved to run on land. Yes, they are actually fish. If you can slow them down long enough to scan them, that is. Alright, let's scan it.
Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile.
But as I say, they're called gritfish. Oh, and there's another unknown one here, look. So you see, there's plenty of big animals. They just wander around. They don't attack you. And you don't really gain anything from attacking them.
Partial scan complete.
They
Scan more specimens to complete
they
the
just
DNA
add
profile.
to the flavour of the game. And I think you might get experience if you complete a scan. See, these gritfish don't often run fast. You've got to keep up with them. They do look a bit like dinosaurs, don't they?
Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile.
Let's scan one more. You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to just go around it so those green things light up. And you have to go around in a 360 degrees. One more. Come on.
DNA
Got it.
profile complete.
Great fish.
Fauna identified.
Now you've identified them, the label comes up above them.
Fish, hombre. I wouldn't get too close. I bet it smells terrible.
Now these yellow footprints in the map, they're sandworms. If you steal one of their scales, they go chasing after you until you can deposit off and sell it somewhere.
Starlink database updated.
Common mineral veins, it's worth blasting them and then picking up the common minerals, like we did before. When you're collecting various, like these fruit you have to plug, so that's when you have to go back. But with common minerals, they just go straight into your inventory.
Go say hi. We'll be here if you need it.
So, here we go. This is the first objective, Shaletown Observatory.
Proximity alert. Multiple hostiles detected.
Wow.
What are those things from the canyon?
Alright. Imps.
Nothing wrong.
Destroyed.
Okay. Now, because this has got a satellite dish in its icon, this is an observatory. So once you've cleared out the things attacking it, you hold it to talk and you get a mission.
Back. Wait, you're not Thicket. Now, where's my assistant when you need him?
Hi. Listen, my name is Mason. Our flagship crashed. We were hoping you had fuel.
Hmm? Oh, sorry. My missing assistant has me all flustered. You haven't seen a squat, leafy fellow wandering around, have you?
No.
Look a bit Eli.
Maybe we can help each other?
Offer help.
I sent Thicket to put down a beacon, and he set it right next to an imp hive. Stars knows where he is, but I need that hive removed. Then I can help you with fuel, was it?
Okay, looking at this screen, you've got In the Thicket, which is the name of the mission. Level 1. Destroy this imp hive for this expedition scientist. Imp hives are where Legion imps multiply. Eliminate the hive to stop from spreading. Your rewards is 500 experience towards improving your ship and weapon levels, 2,000 electrum, and a common ammo mod. So we accept that, and we head off to where the yellow circle is. And you can see the yellow circle this time has got a sword in it, which means we're heading off to a fight.
Dude, you just just made friends with an alien! That's like historical!
So you said I need to clear out an imp hive.
Imps, such nasty little machines. Of all the Legion, they irk me the most. I find the best way to handle them is, well, not to handle them at all. But I hear combustion works.
Here we go. Oh, we're not quite there yet. You may have seen on the minimap as we went past, there was a whole number of other things with white symbols and dots, and that's another one of the objectives that you do on the planet. Here we go. There's your mission.
Enemy analysis complete. Structural weakness identified.
Flamethrower.
Alright, I think I'm coming up on the hive.
Right.
Wish me luck.
You see those red pustules? You have to blow them up to destroy the hive. But of course, as soon as you start hitting them, all the imps come crawling out. Here they go. But you can easily make short work of that. And then you just get in and you start hitting them with your weapons. It looks like the flamethrower is the most effective against this one, because you can see it going down at the top. Kaboom!
The hive's been destroyed.
Ah, wonderful. No hive, no imps. Just the way I like it.
You see you got the 500 XP going in.
For you, as promised.
Oh.
3
actually,
mods.
Our ship takes Nova.
Nova? Where did you say you were from?
Well, most of us are from a planet called Earth.
Dirt.
Or more specifically, New Jersey.
Well, the only way to get Nova here is to salvage the core from an extractor. But, well, it should appear on your map.
Star map.
Interesting. Now that we have helped this observatory, our visibility on the planet has increased.
There's the Legion extractor. Looks like that's our target.
It is. Look how much more map is opened up now as a result of getting that observatory on side. You can also see these 3 orange dots at the side of the symbol. That's the level for that observatory, and at the moment it's a level 1. And you can see it collects organics and it collects cores, and at the top of my screen I've got 4 to 5 organics. So I can actually sell stuff to it.
Legion machines. Before my time they were easy to salvage, but since the reawakening they defend themselves most efficiently. But you all seem desperate. They're competent enough. Just bring the core to me and we'll be done.
Let's go and sort out this extractor.
Whoa, look at that storm.
Yeah,
Ah,
look
yes.
at it.
The extractor should be just inside.
Really?
Yep.
Alright.
Now, with extractors, you've usually got things around the side that you have to blow up before you can actually destroy the extractor itself. So let's get in close and have a look. There we go. That little red ball down there, we've got to destroy that first before it will open up the extractor.
Enemy analysis complete. Siege weaponry recommended.
There we go.
Whoa, that thing is massive. You sure this is a good idea?
It's the only idea we got.
First, you'll need to target the nodes along the perimeter. Aim for the red power cells. Once those are down, the extractor's core will be...
Boom! Oh yes.
Hop over those lasers.
Yeah. Jump! Ah, missed it. Jump. Jump. Now that's that red thing that's exposed there is what I've got to destroy whilst jumping over the beam. Yeah, I forgot about that jumping bit. Got it. If you wait too long, sometimes that thing gets covered up and the power cells regenerate, so you need to be a little bit quick.
It's down, I think.
Sweet. Now grab that core and get out of there.
Same principle as
Core's in
before.
the center of the extractor. Get a good hold on it and pull back.
Pull back, that's
Just
it.
not too hard.
Like we did with those fruit, look. That's it.
Interstellar. Nova is such a rarity. You could make quite a fortune with your skills.
I don't get it. Can't you just make more Nova?
If only we could. Sadly, while there is plenty of electrum to be found, no one knows how to refine it. So the only Nova left is inside those machines. And well, We're not all as brave as you are.
Wow. I wonder if St. Grand knows about this.
What was that?
Our captain, St. Grand, he learned how to create Nova. That's how we got here.
Your captain can make Nova? My stars, why didn't you say so? Knowledge of that kind could upset the entire system.
Yep.
And you say he's missing?
That's why we're here.
I see. Fascinating.
That's why we kidnapped him. Right, we're heading back to the Shaletown Observatory. Can I pick up a scale? Yep. Watch this then. Where is it? The yellow footprints, they're the sandworms. Actually, it's a good idea to pick one up as I'm heading back to the observatory, but you can see the chase that I'm going to have. Right, pluck sandworm scale.
Be advised.
Right.
The sandworm is in pursuit.
Can you see it chasing me? Aye! I ran into it, so I've got to pick it up again now.
Starlink database
Where's
updated.
it gone? There it is. Right. Try and get back without this running into the sandworm. This is where I try and boost it. Oh, he's knocked me off again. Where's the scale this time? There it is. Apparently, it's not attacking us. Because it's blind, it thinks, from the smell, that it's another sandworm and it's trying to play.
Ugh, it's more of those imp things. You must be close to a hive. Take them out.
No, forget the imp for now. Oh, sandworm scale's been dropped again. Alright. Let's get rid of these things while I'm here. This is an imp hive. You find these all over the planet. Shake him off. There we go. Now, is that scale still around, or is that thing taking it back? Oh no. There's the scale. Right, if we go again. Now, I'm trying to head back to the observatory, which is obviously our target, because hopefully I'll be able to sell it to him. Get out my way, get out my way. Jumped over it then, you see. So you have to keep an eye on where it is, and hopefully avoid running into it.
Proximity alert. Outlaw fortifications detected.
Oh, no. We don't want to be picking on those yet. That's something I'll show you in a little while.
Normal weaponry is ineffective against target shield.
Yes. I need to just get this thing back to the observatory. Here we are, observatory. Now, quickly, try and get in there and talk.
Oh, you're back.
Deliver item. Let's get rid of the sandworm scale first. 10,000 electrum and experience points with the observatory. But this is what he wanted us to collect, the extractor core. Now, I think that's Nova. I'm not sure. That's electrum, and that's obviously experience. So we'll see that, and the experience will go up again.
Here's the core.
And I've just leveled it up.
Outstanding. Extracting the Nova should take just a moment. I'll need to arrange for a replacement.
A replacement? What do you mean?
Well, you have a captain to find, don't you? A captain that can make Nova, no less. Your crew could use a local expert, and I'm not too shabby in a fight either.
You'll have to meet the team and make sure everyone's on board.
Then it sounds like a sabbatical is in order. I will meet you there. Just have to find that darn assistant.
Carl now becomes a playable character.
I got the Nova, and I think I might have made a friend.
Really? Guess it doesn't hurt. Well, nice work. See you soon.
Now, if we go up to the collection, Hangar. Yeah, Carl is now available. And that's a little bit of information about Carl. Now, if you want to change your loadout, you would go to this screen here. But if you're playing with a mount, you can only change it for the toys that you've got. It's if you play it digitally, you can change it to some other thing. So if I wanted to change the pilot from Mason. Carl is now available to be picked. Okay. But we're not going to do that. But what we are going to do, if we can,
you're back,
is get rid of these bone fruits. 2, 3, 4. And you can see we've now gone up to roughly half experience to the next level for the observatory. Okay. So next objective is to go to the Equinox. So we'll head off back there. Those orange dots are friendlies. Because we've now made friends with that observatory, you can see that these researchers will talk to us now. That's somebody that's in trouble. So if you get these Maydays, you can find them and you can go up close and hold X to repair them. Right. Now I'm going to have to show you what to do with these outlaw things. These shields fight at you, but if you've got, press the Y button, you've got a shield of your own. So what you have to try and do is time your shield so when that when it shoots you, you knock it back with your shield, and then you can blow up the turret like that. If you find one of these outposts with 3 turrets, 1 successful return will knock their shield down and enable you to smash them. If you find one with 4, you have to do 2 very quickly to get the shield down. That's 2 of the 3 scrap. I mean, these turrets are a pain in the backside because, especially when there's 4 of them, they can really hit you a lot. You have to time it so you can see it hit back. Look, left, Y, boom.
Fortifications destroyed. Collect the power cell for your reward.
Right, so let's pluck that outlaw power cell. Seems we've just destroyed that. And we get some electrum and more mods. This spectrometer, you can pick that up for scrap. Same with the M1 engine, you can pick that up for scrap. Those gravity canisters, you pick them up and throw them at things, so sometimes they're useful against harder enemies. Now if you look on the screen, you'll see there's a red box around here, which is probably a heat corrupted nova cache, a heat cache. So to open up a heat cache, guess what you do? You hit it with a cold weapon and you get imps trying to defend it. But as you've seen, it's very easy to make short work of imps. Now if you also look at the mini-map, you can see that, or if I go here, that symbol has gone black with lines on it, which means it's completed. These ruins, which I'm pointing at but you can't see, they, like the observatory, will go orange when you convert them. But the ruins, no, sorry, the wrecks will go black. Now this thing here is a warden spire. It's a way of getting some good mods, and I'll show you how to go and do it. I'll show you how to do a warden spire. Oh, looks like somebody needs rescuing again. That was the...
We'd benefit greatly from some of the cores you're carrying, if you wanted to barter.
Thank you so much. Now I can return to my studies.
That message that came in said we'd benefit from the cores we're carrying. That's you'll get that when you're near somebody who'll buy stuff off you. But let's go and do this warden tower first. So, are you learning how to play the game, Hulky?
Analysis. The Nova may be more easily dislodged if targeted with cold weaponry.
Right, we've got to clear out these enemies first before we go to the Warden Spire. So look for the red dots and just go blast, or blast as we say up north.
something else.
Yeah. Right. Now I've cleared them out. Warden Spires. They've all got different puzzles on them. This particular one, you see the lines on the circles. They need to match up with the outside ring. And if you get them in position, they'll light up and open up the spire. The way you move them is basically to shoot them.
These warden puzzles are vexing, aren't they?
With the right weapon.
Different weapons to try.
Now, you see that one that looks like a... Well, it looks like it is. If I hit that one with my heat weapon, it goes over and it lights up. Okay? So, you need to maneuver them into position. That one will come down here and lights up. That one... So you can see I'm trying to use them to make that circle. Oh yeah, I've kind of slightly messed up here. I'm going to have to move that one out of the way so that that one can come round and that one can drop down. That one goes into the middle, that one goes up, and then this one drops back. Okay, now I've completed the puzzle. Oh, okay.
Starlink database updated.
And that's the Warden Spire done.
Hey there. We'd benefit greatly from some of the cores you're carrying, if you wanted to barter.
Oh, you're back.
I'll just...
Why, thank you. This should prove quite useful.
No thanks. I don't remember placing a request for that.
I'll just head back to the Equinox and get that back into space, and then we'll call a halt to it. Good old little one. Just saw your text.
Whoa, what is that thing?
St. Grand and I assembled a database through our contacts in the Pleiades. Scan that animal, and we may get a match.
Almost there.
Good. Once we get the Nova loaded, we should be good to go.
And then we find St. Grand.
That's right.
Yeah, unless he's... you know.
Levi, what the heck?
What? I hope he isn't. I'm just saying.
Don't worry, he's our captain. We won't let him down.
That was a razor beak. Why is it not Excelsior? I don't know, it's Equinox.
Hey, I'm here. So how do I transfer the Nova?
Open your ship's computer. You should be able to launch the repair sequence from the Equinox screen.
Alright, core systems. We have to refuel it. Restored spin drive. Complete. And then that should... Oh. You will have an extra mod spot. Right.
Nice. If we find any more goodies around here, maybe we can upgrade the Equinox even more. Until then, let's see if this works.
I'll watch this and then that'll be it for today.
This was a precision strike. They must have tracked our core through the hull.
Well, this isn't enough Nova to draw anyone's attention, that's for sure. But Mason's calculations are right. Should be just enough to get us airborne again.
Yeah, or just enough to be blown to pieces.
Hit it, Chase!
Flight capabilities restored.
That's your cue. Meet us in orbit and we'll go over the next steps.
Okay. We're coming, St. Grant.
That means we can now fly into space. Hold RB to fly. Oops. Nose up. And boost. And that's the prologue completed. Space. And there's the Equinox in space orbit.
Starlink database updated.
I have waited so long for this. I foresaw this moment many years ago. The Wardens showed me, and now the gift appears. The time has come to harvest Nova.
Nova?
When the Warden gods departed so long ago, they took with them the secrets to Nova. You must feed my legion.
Look, if you want Nova, it's no trouble. But first, I'm gonna need to get back to my crew.
Your crew is lost. You will show me how to make Nova. And you will kneel before your warden.
Thanks, Judge.
Listen. I got contacts. They might know who took St. Grant. Let's talk to them first.
This is the only intel I trust. The Legion's got a hierarchy, and orders gotta come from somewhere. Let's crack a few more open and see where that gets us.
That's not very diplomatic, but it could work.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Levi, come on.
And that will be it for this stream.
Show you something. Open your ship's computer.
We will say bye-bye for now. Thank you for watching.